my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're going through a little bit of an Ulta haul. This was an impromptu haul because of the very many helpful comments I've been getting on my Sephora Loves List video. Somebody pointed out that at the time that I posted that video, there was a 20% off entire purchase coupon going on at Ulta. So some of the products that I was going to purchase from the Sephora VIB sale, I was only going to get 15% off, and I was able to pick up a couple of those things from Ulta for 20% off. And of course, you know, when you give a mouse a cookie, they start to just put everything into their shopping cart. That was me. I didn't go too crazy, but I picked up a fair few things. The first couple of things I'm going to show you are just repurchase items, things that I needed to replace in my collection that I've used up. That's always a good investment, especially when you can get them on sale. So obviously my MAC Painterly Paint Pot is my go-to eyeshadow primer. I use this every single day, and the one that I have is not completely used up. It's definitely more than halfway gone, but it's getting very dry and crumbly, and I've certainly had this for longer than I should have. And since it's an eye product, a cream product, something that I dip my finger into all the time, it's just better safe than sorry with something like this. I don't feel the need to try to use this up at the expense of my eye health. Feel free to disagree if you must, but I did purchase a new paint pot and I feel like this was a good investment. I know I'm gonna just use the heck out of this, so this is always a good buy. Also picked up another one of these CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascaras. This is quickly becoming my favorite mascara. I never thought that I would abandon my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but the more I used this, the more I loved it. I loved the way that it looked on my lashes until the very last use. It didn't get too dry. So I have already used one of these up. I probably should have bought two because I know that I'm gonna keep using this, but love this. Another favorite replaced here in my collection today. This is sort of a replacement. This is the Almay eye makeup remover. My favorite eye makeup remover has been discontinued. Why? Okay, that was a little dramatic, but what's new? My all-time favorite eye makeup remover was made by Ulta, and I can't find it anywhere. I had purchased several of those previously, and I'm on my last one. I've been hunting around for weeks, going in stores, looking online. It just doesn't exist anymore. I'm so sad. Now I need to replace that one. So I'm gonna be trying out this Almay one. I've never used this before. If you have a favorite eye makeup remover, I don't need it to be like a waterproof makeup remover because I don't use waterproof eyeliner or mascara. Let me know what your favorite is because now I'm on the hunt for a new favorite. My next purchase was completely on impulse. I saw this in the new section. This is from Makeup Revolution. It's the Forever Flawless Optimum palette. It looked like this. I'm actually wearing this on my eyes today. I'm not gonna go too in depth with what I think of this because I am gonna do a whole swatch tutorial review video on it. I'm working on that now. Like I said, I'm wearing the palette on my eyes today. I think I wanna do a couple of looks with this. At least wanna do one more look using some of these blue and green shades before I put out my thoughts on this palette, but so far so good. More on this in the future, but they do have a bunch of new palettes out from Makeup Revolution. I just thought this one was the most interesting looking. What do you think? You excited for a video on this? Hope so, because I'm gonna make it anyway. The next two products in my haul, I'm actually gonna show you a little demo because I am wearing them today and I don't plan on doing dedicated videos to these products, so I did just wanna show you how they worked for me today. First is the Dew You Setting Powder from Too Faced. This comes in 3 shades. I got the lightest one. It's Translucent Radiant Pearl. I almost went for the medium one. It was nude instead of pearl, but I think this is probably the right choice for me. If you are any more tan than I am, you probably want to go for the nude shade, but I was actually really happy with this. It does smell like watermelons, so be aware of that if you're somebody that's sensitive to fragrance in your makeup. I think it smells like a delicious Jolly Rancher. All around, I'm happy with this after one use. I like the packaging. I like that there's a little door to secure the powder inside. When you first twist off the lid, it's not just powder everywhere. I thought this looked quite pretty on my skin. As somebody who has dry skin, powders can be pretty sketchy for me, and I thought this looked really beautiful on top of my foundation today, so I'm definitely going to keep using this. For now, I like it. Now, these two products are the entire reason that I popped on over to the Ulta site in the first place, because these were on my Sephora Loves list for potential to buy during the VIB sale. First is this Natural Lust bronzer. I was shocked. This thing is huge. I was expecting this to be the same size as the Chocolate Soleil bronzers. It's huge. It's beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. The print inside the powder is beautiful. Nice big useful mirror in there. I feel like it looked great on my skin. Just glided right over my powder. I think it does live up to its name. It looks very, very natural and has a very pretty satiny finish on the skin. It's supposed to have a coconut scent. I think it smells like coconut suntan lotion, which I'm not the least bit mad about that. But just FYI, I'm gonna have a hard time using this more because it's so pretty. But the powder inside really looks gorgeous on. And then there's this. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. Again, just gorgeous packaging on this. I'm sure this isn't everybody's cup of tea. It is quite neutral, quite light toned, but there are some really, really pretty pops of color in here too. I knew that I wanted this. I'm definitely going to do a video on this palette as well. I'm going to do some swatches for you, some tutorials, maybe compare it to the Natural Love palette from, was that from last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. I have both of them, but I think this is super gorgeous. I don't know if this one's supposed to be scented. It doesn't smell like anything to me, but I mean, there are a lot of really similar shades in here. This palette could have been a lot smaller than it is, but you know, there's a palette for everyone in the world. So if this one isn't your cup of tea, then, you know, you can save yourself $59. Anyway, the very last item in my haul is something I'm a little bit afraid of. I'm not gonna call this an impulse buy because I've been looking into this type of product for a while, so I would just call this a wild card and not an impulse buy. This is the Tarte Brazilians Self Tanner. I have never, ever self-tanned before. I know, it's like, if they haven't already kicked me off of YouTube for not wearing false lashes and winged eyeliner, then they can't kick me off for this. I'm going to be going on some vacations this summer, and I would love to have a little bit more color, particularly on my legs, because I am somebody that is very covered up in the sun. I wear a lot of sunscreen. I'm very, just naturally very fair, and I'd like to have a little bit of color, but I really would not like to have a little bit of sun damage on my skin. So we're gonna give it a try. It might be an adventure, it might be a failure, it might be a success. Who knows? I'll try to keep you updated on how this goes. If you have any self-tanning tips, I've probably already heard them because I've watched so many videos about this. I chose this for a few reasons. It had really good reviews on Ulta's website, and a lot of people said it didn't have a strong scent. Plus, it came with the mitt. You didn't have to buy the application mitt separately, so those are all the things that factored into me purchasing this particular product. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it out. Adventures in self-tanning. Who knows? Overall, I feel very happy with this haul. I did replace some of my staple items that really needed replenished in my collection, so that always feels good to save a little bit there on those necessary purchases. I picked up a couple things that I really wanted that were expensive, those two faced items in particular. I discovered something new in the Makeup Revolution palette, more details to come, and I finally took the plunge to purchase a self-tanning product. So I'm either gonna look deliciously golden or we're gonna have a funny story later. It's a win either way. I would love to hear your thoughts about the products I picked up. Is there anything you're really looking forward to hearing more about? What have you purchased from Ulta recently? What are your like staple items that you always go back for and stock up on? I love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay. It's good. You're good. It's fine. This is a $3 nail polish. Isn't it cute? I like it. Okay, anyway. Type of thing. Like, get it together, woman. Ulta, why? Yikes. Fresh Glow Translucent Setting Powder. Because every makeup product has to have the longest freaking name now. Struggle Bus. Oh, Struggle Bus. Okay. Comes with a little book. Oh, it has eye looks. So pretty. Oh, that eye look is super gorgeous. I want to do that. I definitely, who knows? Wish me luck with that because that could be a disaster. I'm home alone today and it's wonderful. I love it when it's just so quiet. Oh, never happens. I have a 4-year-old, a decently large dog, and I live in like a neighborhood of townhouses, so there's just always like activity and buzzing and kids playing outside and garbage trucks, which is great, but it's not great for filming. It's great for life to have, you know, a community around, but it's nice when it's peaceful. It's nice. It's just you and me hanging out here, playing with eyeshadow. It's my favorite. Oh, man. Calm down, please. Calm down. That might be a deal breaker for some people. But this nail polish, oh my gosh, $3. It's from LA Colors. Isn't it pretty? Now I did have to do 3 coats because it wasn't like the most opaque, but girl is bright. That's like a neon turquoise. I'm feeling it. It's been a minute since I had blue nails. It always makes me happy. What makes you happy? I hope you do that today. Okay. Time to go. All right. Bye.